Yeah, yeah. Check the scoreboard. Red song. Yeah, what you wanna take? Make your snaps count. Yeah, what you wanna take? Don't count the snaps out. Take what you're giving till you get what you wanna take. Grind like the rent dude, turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Don't pitch the ball after an incomplete first down. Take what you're giving till you get what you wanna take. Grind like the rent dude, turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count.
That's good.
You know what this is? A special hat tonight. Black the Funnies mix tonight.
Oh boy.
I heard it on your background before we
Oh, I was watching. I'm starting to watch. Yo, shout out to my Spurs, baby. Shout out to my San Antonio
we
Spurs.
4-0 too. About to be 5-0 after tonight.
Well, y'all ain't play us yet, so
we'll see you in the finals, though.
That'd
be crazy.
It gotta be somebody.
Oh, they wouldn't like that.
Yeah, I would talk all day.
Who are you telling?
I would talk all day. What's good, E?
Let me add a quick question. We're gonna get into the games, run through it real quick. But we are week 9 right now. Right? Week 9. As in, we only have 2 more games left, tomorrow and next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to come across a little harsh, but now is the time. Like, we got to get in playoff mode, right? As teams. When does the what do we call them? The league fee payers. When do they get pushed to the sideline? And all right, we appreciate your money and your contribution for the first 8 weeks of the season, but now sit down and let the big boys handle this now. Let us take it home.
When does that happen? You know what? Depends on
every team. Teams have them. I'm not saying which teams, which players those are, but you know what I mean by league pay, guys. You know they're gonna show up. You know if league fee is 100, that 100 gonna
you talking about That's terrible. That's terrible.
I'm talking about it's winning.
That's terrible. You're basically saying when are the rosters gonna play?
When rosters
go away from
finalized, when do the rosters get trimmed?
You talking about playoffs like in the NBA when the roster goes down to 7-8 guys?
Yes.
Depends on the team.
Huh?
And it depends on the team. And
That's
honestly,
it depends on anything specific. I'm asking a general question.
It depends on how the games are going. So I don't know, man. Listen, these are we're in as I would call it a community league, right? So it's equal opportunity.
Still
you gotta hope you hope your guys are unselfish.
You're playing to win.
I hear you. Okay. You gotta hope your guys are unselfish. But
let's call it, we've been on teams and you've been a captain to where, all right, we got guys who like to be out there all the time. As soon as
you gotta take a seat.
As soon as we get the ball, they trotting on the field. So there came a point where you had to you're not going to play as much.
I think, to be honest, I think teams have already gotten to the point where the pecking order is in order. Mm-hmm. So and then it depends on time and place. If the game is within a certain range, it's like listen, this one's on the line. We can't. We got to stick with the.
Not an out of line question. Like it's time now, right?
Hey, listen.
There's been enough football for the others, right? 8 weeks.
Better you ask a question than me.
No, I'm just 8 weeks so far into the season. That's a lot of games, right? To play. And we have 10 weeks.
Yes.
So I think it's time. I'm not calling out players. I'm not calling out teams. I'm just speaking out loud to captains and asking you, who the former captain of a team, and you did have to go through this, right?
You're right. Yeah, of course.
Seasons and things like that.
Of course, I'm a little different though because I was always unselfish, so I don't mind going off. But it comes down to the guy who knows. You got to know. You got to be like, yo, you know what? They can get their play in the mix of the stars, like as in they may be going out of the game for the same specific one open slot
like,
that can change. Because no team is gonna
go out there and then those guys just keep rotating with each other.
Rotate that spot. Yeah.
If
it's winning time.
Okay.
If it's winning time.
Fair enough. I just had I would never bring that question up if it wasn't so close to playoffs, because now it's time to. All right.
Time to get this dub.
Huh?
It's time to get the dub.
Yeah, we had enough time to play and get things right and try to work on the team. Now, all right, it's winning time now. It's playoff mode. It's playoff mode.
I got you. All right. Some very interesting. I'm not gonna say a lot, but there was an interesting game or two that didn't go as expected. And
the one thing that you could always expect, the Savage close game. We'll talk about that later. But death taxes and Savages,
and the Savages have a close game.
Close game.
Let's get into D1. All right, we got Purple Rain versus AK. They took just a D1 was a lot of woodshed. Just taking my back. Hands, and that's it.
I'm not AK Purple Rain. I tried to give a speech to Purple Rain.
It ain't work.
It didn't. Clearly it didn't
work. Clearly it didn't work.
Didn't work. But Gators Death Row. You actually did this game. What? Okay, the Gators winning might not be a surprise. The score
was very surprising.
Yeah, score is surprising. So
doing this game. From the wire, the Gators were in control of this game. I felt Death Row's offense never got going. Never got going. It was Gators the whole way. Even the 13 points were in a hurry up form for Death Row. They weren't able to just sit and just run their regular. They had to put their foot on the pedal and start just moving the ball, and it resulted in two like slants over the middle or deep posts over the middle that resulted into some touchdowns.
I'm not sure if they did, but watching it back, because we watch it back to do the stats, and watching it with you, we both noticed that it looked like the Gators did some film study.
Yes, yeah. I noticed it on field.
Okay. And took away
being somebody who kind of knows the Death Row offense. I've seen it. I've played in it. You know what I mean? So they weren't able to start the drive how they would normally start the drive. So I'm not here to give
No.
Yeah. Well, Gators must have knew something, because that's what it looked like. It looked like they were keying in on specific things and take it away, and then forced. It was by the time Death Row adjusted to go to, I guess, the secondary things, it was too late. It was too late. So Gators look good, man. And they were missing Chris. They were missing Mark. No, this is the winning team.
But we're not.
Yeah, I could say it about the winning team.
No, we're not doing that. They won.
This was a full power Death Row team. Full power. This is as full powered as we've seen Death Row this season. So, and the Gators weren't full power. So, what's weird in this? You know what? Let's get to this D1 power ranking. Obviously, I'm gonna run across the bottom of the screen. AK Gators, Death Row, Purple Rain. I don't think that's any surprise after Gators were able to handle Death Row with such ease this week, which was very surprising.
I would just give one little bit of advice to Purple Rain. Well, the captain, I guess, of Purple Rain. Be very. it's one thing to try to get talent, but be mindful of who you're picking up on your team. But
what's the best ability, E?
Availability. That's key. That's key. So it's good to say I got A, B, C, D on the roster. Are they on the team?
I like it. I might have to clip that. I might have to clip that. You working tonight? You working tonight? You working? Yeah, I like that one.
Right?
I like that one. We might have to add that to the theme song.
Yeah.
That
was pretty good. That was off the top of the dome too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But not a surprise in the AK Purple Rain game either. So, AK, of course, we have as the number one in the power ranking, and Shane with guys that can run.
Yeah.
With guys that have speed.
Yeah.
And when it breaks down, he can also take off. What are you gonna do? Feel me? Like, what are you gonna do? All right.
Then on the other side, they man you up like it's complete team.
Yeah.
Complete team.
So as simple as we can do it. Let's jump on to D2. Oh wait, sorry. D2. Here we go. All right. Let's get a little bigger for everybody. Outlaws, Lions. I got to give some credit to the Outlaws.
Yeah.
I have to give some credit to the Outlaws. No matter what they have to put out there, they always somehow present a winning effort.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They had 5 guys one week, and you were like, geez, these guys was in the game for a while. They don't have their starting quarterback. They've been playing with I'm not even going to call them their backup quarterback. They've been playing with one of their best receivers as quarterback, and it's still working. So shout out to the Outlaws.
Let me ask a real question, and this is just a general question because I believe far. So I don't want you to take my question and as a slight or anything like that. We know the main QB. Let's just he hopefully is back. But let's assume he's not, and we know that Ollie's been throwing. Can he lead this team to a championship?
Can he lead this team to a championship?
Yeah. I asked that because with him throwing now, and then we always
takes him out of the field.
Probably the best receiver.
Yeah.
So you're kind of hurting in 2 positions. You get what I'm saying? So
he's been throwing pretty well.
I get it, but you would rather Marco to him as opposed to him.
Absolutely, to have him out in the field and a QB that can sling it. So this is what I'm gonna say, right? Through all of this we're talking, they're still the number 2 team, right? Let me throw the power rankings up on the bottom, right? And doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're talented enough to get it done. Now, what it's going to come down to is mano y mano.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about the number 1 and 2. In a perfect world, the number 1, number 2 meet each other in the finals, right?
Elite Outlaws. Okay.
Now we're going to give QB edge to. This
is a Marco led team, or
no? Let's go with what we've been seeing. Let's go with what we've been seeing. Okay. So obviously the QB edge is going to go to the elites, and you know what you have to do with that team, and you know who that team is packing. The firepower of Squirrel, but you know that's a very, very good team. Now the 5, 6 on the Outlaws, they're very solid. They're all fast. So it's going to be speed on speed, and I think it's going to come down to if that's the game, who can they slow down?
Can he make enough plays on offense against the Elite's defense? Elite's defense, I believe, is better than the Outlaws defense.
Can he make enough plays? I think he can.
No. I'm saying that's what it's going to come down to. Can he make enough plays against?
Against the Elite
doing a hypothetical championship. Again, no disrespect to the other team. We're just doing the 1-2.
Yeah, well, we're just going to talk like if
I believe the Elite defense is better than the Outlaws, so it's going to come down to can he make plays against the better defense.
And the one thing that does hurt them is Ali is a bigger target. So being a bigger target,
Yeah.
I actually think the bigger target would have helped against the elites because their receivers are smaller guys. So I get, I hear it.
Yeah.
But hey, yeah, they've been winning anyway. So
Lions,
I'm gonna say they can do it all. They can.
This was a disappointing week for the Lions, and I say disappointing. Attendance, man. Shout out to Cello. He tried. I don't know if he played QB anywhere before. He certainly hasn't here. He tried, but guys got to show up. Sorry, guys got to show up. Go ahead. That's it.
Yeah. So what else we got? All right, Lunatics, ball up top. You got a smile on your face.
Was all right, and was this because we've seen both versions. We've seen Lunatics beat Death Row, but we've also seen, but they were 2-4 going into last week. So was this them finding themselves again, or was this just the perfect opponent?
A little of both.
Okay.
A little of both, but this is the first time I've also seen them look almost full powered offensively.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like the offense was, huh?
So a sign of things to come.
Yeah, they could listen, man. They got both wheels, both guys.
We know, I know, but the team was
but
3-4.
On offense, when you have two guys that you can just get the ball to, that can, and it makes the job on the QB a little bit easier. Then now the defense isn't pressing on the other side, and plus, and like I said, Will C didn't play defense, but now the defense isn't pressing on the other side. It makes the game easier. Like everything, it looked good. They look good. Ball up top. Missing a lot of guys this week. I know you hate me to say they're missing guys, but they're missing a lot of guys this week, which is uncharacteristic of them because most of the time they field their guys. You know what I mean?
They're going to be the biggest, probably what if team, because I wonder how good this team could have been had we know their star player been out this year, Ned, and then Ned also brought along Ty this season.
If they had him, yeah, of course.
Those two guys, so.
But you know,
I know you can't play that game, but they needed those guys this season.
Absolutely. But yeah, Armor's doing his thing. Rush and Mitro still producing heavy, but they were missing a lot. I feel they were missing a lot of guys this time. A lot of drops.
Yeah.
That need to be caught. It's not even just this team; it's across the board. I've been seeing a lot of drops that need to be caught.
There could have been a compilation tonight instead of the top 10.
I could have. I definitely could have. I could have did it out of one game. I could have had a top 20.
Wait, All-Stars game?
All-Stars game. This game, there were a lot of drops that where you.
The All-Stars game, egregious drops, man. But Elites Gladiators.
Oh boy.
We play a 60-minute ball game. We play a 60-minute ball game, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm
here to tell you, no exaggeration. If we track time of possession, it had to be 45-15 Gladiators. All right? 45-15 Gladiators.
Which
right?
is a let me say this.
Who won the game? 45-15 Gladiators who lost the game. Smart. But you gotta
score.
You gotta score. We talk about it all the time. 14 is not going to get it done. But go ahead.
I think that's a good game plan.
Oh, for sure.
And they did a good job not even slowing the offense down, because you didn't have to slow them down. You just froze them out.
Yeah.
They did a good job freezing the offense out. I actually think it's a very good game plan. But to freeze an offense out, you have to be efficient on your offensive side so that you score, and then they scored and you burn clock, score again, and that's not what happened if you look at the score.
No.
But listen, they held them to 34. froze them out to 34. This when I mean clock management from zero.
Yes.
And it's a very smart game plan.
Very smart.
Very smart game plan.
Gotta score.
Yeah. And then let me say this, even the defense outside of that was a smart defense. They didn't allow them to get running too much.
Yeah.
Very smart defense team. But they got to score.
Probably one of the quietest games Squirrels had. We watched it back, I didn't realize. What do you have? 3 catches?
Something like that. 2 catches.
2 catches.
I think he had a touchdown still, but it wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
Like the most basic of game.
The offense just out of. Well, you got to be on the field, I guess, to get in sync, but they were out of sync. Yeah. And like you said, still scored 34.
Still scored 34 points.
34, right?
But 34 held them to 34. Good job defensively, good job game plan, but you have to match. You have to score. And that has been the knock on the Gladiators throughout the entire season is can they score the points? We know they're gonna play solid defense. They even schemed pretty well. They couldn't score.
Yeah.
Elites just were kept off the field. And that's as simple. We don't even have to talk too much about that. We got our partner in crime in here. Hopefully he's ready. Let me bring him in here. Yeah, what up?
Hey, what's up, fellas? So I just have my annual basketball meetings I had to attend.
Where you driving to?
I gotta go pick up the shirts. They came in for tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm in what's it called? Like Woodside, Elmhurst area. So driving up the street now.
Gotcha. All right, we done went through D1. Now we're at the end of D2. League Pass All-Stars. You know what? I should have broke. Now that I think about it, I should have broke this game down. You know what? I'm gonna do an individual game and individual video later and break this one down. But this was drops. And then at the end of the game, with the game on the line,
a drop.
There was a drop.
A drop. The drop.
You dropped. It's like they say you dropped the church. You dropped the church's money.
Oh man.
And it was a very catchable ball by a very capable player who actually played decent in the game, but the drops, it was just all you could drops. That's it. League Pass got
whoa. We not going so. Pause. Merce threw a heck of a game.
Merce threw the game.
Should have been a game-winning TD to Nee, who dropped the pass. Like, come on, a very capable player. Yeah,
he dropped it. Y'all owe Merce dinners, like couple nights of dinner.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to Uber Eats him something, send it to his house because he did all he can do in this game.
Mm-hmm.
He did all he could do in this game. Merce is Merce comes in spot duty and always plays well in spot duty.
Yeah.
He did all he could do in this game.
Yeah. You told me.
Oh
yeah, no, we didn't get there yet.
We didn't get there yet. We get there.
We didn't get there yet.
We gonna get there. Yeah, but they League Pass escaped this game, and they knew they escaped this game. They
when a team drops
with the game winning, you escape.
Time expires, you escape.
It was one of those like
schemed up,
like wow.
Yes.
At the end, like wow. It was crazy. It was crazy.
As a player, and you've had plenty of drops in your day.
No, with the game on the line.
How long does that sit with you?
How long does that sit with you?
Yeah,
a drop like that. Couple, probably to the next game. You probably gotta you're kicking yourself.
Yeah,
you're kicking yourself.
Yeah,
I like. So now it's like, okay, so sometimes if it's like a lob and you have to go up and there's defenders there, the route he runs it, it opens up.
It was
ball, huh? It's just a simple catch. It's like, I don't know, maybe the lights were too bright there. Maybe the lights were too bright, but you got, like, with the game on the line, you have.
It was equivalent to, if you want to do a comparison. I don't know. You probably wouldn't know the play, but so I'll probably. If you think back to the Ravens Bills, the Mark Andrews drop.
Yes.
It was very similar to that. That's
yes. Yeah. That's the perfect example. That is the perfect.
That's what it was. Like, same corner, the ends, everything.
So you just got to catch that. Now listen. You obviously you have to move on and have a short memory, but make sure it's not too short, and you step up and make those plays for the team next time. That's all. Other than that, League Pass didn't play well.
Yeah,
they struggled. A lot of miscommunication. Some chatter between teammates.
Yeah,
a lot of that. So not the normal, just what you would call it, workman-like offense that just working. It just wasn't, Listen, honestly, I think there's game tape, man, and everybody knows what you're coming out there to do. So it's gonna get out of here. You have to have a second staple in the offense. You have to have something to pivot to when the team knows what you're doing. And like I said, they just weren't.
There's a lot of film out there, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Aaron. Aaron made a in coverage catch that took a lot of concentration in this game to get there. I think it was their first score for the All-Stars, just to get the ball rolling.
I don't know if we do, but if we had a comeback player of the year, he gets my vote. Coming off the injury that he had to come back.
Yeah, he is. He's been the top offensive weapon
player on that team
for the All-Stars.
Yes,
in his coming back. So absolutely. We already ran through these
no, we didn't did we talk about
we talked about the 1 and 2. All right, so the power rankings, D2 power rankings. So hell, let's see if you what you think. Elites number 1.
I'm looking at it right now.
Outlaws number 2, Death Row number 3, League Pass number 4, All Stars, Lunatics, Gladiators.
I would switch Lunatics with All Stars.
You would switch the Lunatics with All Stars.
Yeah.
Lions ball up top.
All Stars lost 3 in a row now. Lunatics won a couple. Finding their way. So
I'm quality of play. I got you got to take it to account. They played an undermanned.
Yeah, but you just said in the previous segment, if you're not showing up, you're not showing up.
You're not. But they played the undermanned Outlaws, which is they played with 5 the previous week. So I don't know if I can count that win. We're gonna count the win, but as a quality win. You know what I mean? And then ball up top here is at the bottom, and they won. They beat them this week. Don't get me wrong. I thought they played very well this week. Yeah. So I'm not knocking the win this week, but just going off of who and what the circumstances were in those games. I can't. I can only give so much there.
By the way, Aaron, that helmet you wore last week, man, I heard a comment. Is that an Uber delivery guy coming onto the field?
And he walked over with the helmet.
Yeah, the helmet on, walking across the field. I'm like, what the hell is that? Someone made a comment, probably someone that delivered with DoorDash or something. But for comeback player of the year after his injuries that he had. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was watching all the games back. The one he scored 2 where he was mic'd up against Gladiators. Carried the All-Stars that game, and they were down 19-7, I think, or something.
Mm-hmm. He has been whenever they need to play, he gets it. I also think he had a pick 6 in this game, maybe. He's deep touchdown in this game and maybe a pick 6, or a pick when they needed it, something like that. He's just been Johnny on the spot, man. So
All-Stars are that team. I know we say this all the time. You don't want to face them in the playoffs because they could put up a 40 spot and lock you down defensively. So It's
like
just
I said,
a bad string of games.
The only thing I think the All-Stars lack is they don't have that speedy player.
Yeah.
And that's
well,
it.
they got Lito and me. I mean, they got speed. It's just guys
they're
that show up.
not when we say
I know
speedy,
it's not Adel speed and Will speed, but
yeah, like a real one.
No,
Sometimes you need that one speedy, shifty guy, but they're still getting it done without that.
Yeah.
So,
but guys got to show up. That's the thing. That's all.
So that's been the tail of the season
for that. Yeah,
it's been the tail of the season. All right, let's jump into D3. All right, we're gonna leave that top game for later. We're gonna skip to the bottom.
back to the first question, and I'm gonna move off from it quick. The unfair part to cutting out the attendance guys, I mean the league fee guys, is because those guys normally show up every week.
They're the guys that are there
every week. So now
putting in the work.
Yeah. So now when we reach week 9, week 10, and now the stars, the guys who come for pictures, but now, all right, it's playoff time here, and now push those guys. That's the part where it's unfair. I get why sometimes it's necessary, but it's also an unfair, dirty business. So let me ask you all the question real quick. So again, a minute or less, because we want to keep it going.
Yeah.
At what time as a captain do you go away from, all right, we got a 12, 13-man roster to, okay, it's getting towards playoff time. We're going to have to trim it down a little bit, and only the best can play.
I say that in the beginning of the season, that come playoff time, only the best will play the most minutes. It's pretty good.
What week did that start? Just the first week of the playoffs?
Oh, it's known before the season even starts as the team is being built. So guys have an expectation. Like everyone in the regular season will get even playing time, but come playoff time, the best players get the most.
So week 1 of the playoffs it trims. It doesn't happen like week 9, week 10 right now. That's what I'm saying. So we're at week 9. We only have 2 games left.
If your position is locked up, kind of, which most teams aren't, I would give more playing time to the lesser players at this point, and then let the other guys just get their reps in. Okay. But if you're fighting for like a 2 or 3 spot, so you don't have to play the 4 or 5 team or whatever it is, then you still got to play the top guys right now. You got to treat this like a playoff game. That's all.
Okay. All right. I've experienced this in when I was younger, right? So we were playing terrible. This was middle school basketball, right? We were playing terrible, right? So then what happened was the good players decided like, we ain't playing no more. So then the rest of us were playing, and we started winning because we playing. You know how it goes. You start moving the ball, the offense runs a little.
The 5.
There was no
What position you play? The 5.
The 5? No. I was listen. In middle school, I was probably 2'1". So when we start rolling the ball, then all of a sudden we get to the point where we actually won a few games where we're now gonna go into like the gym playoff finals or whatever. All of a sudden now these guys come back talking about they won't play. They're like, hell no, y'all can't play.
Let them play. They took your
we didn't let them play. We didn't let them play. Nah, get out of here. Okay. We got us here, but doesn't always work out that way.
Yeah,
especially in football, the ultimate team sport. All right, So
start from the bottom. If you want to
sleepers, anything possible. The sleepers
handle business. I mean,
yeah,
defensively.
Anything missing Dre. I mean, Dre and Terrell, they're 2 leaders.
Yeah, this was Andrew tried to step in spot duty. He threw a couple picks here. His anticipation was off, which caused the picks. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Because he seed what he's supposed to throw, but he throw it
step late on it.
He just stepped too late on
it. He wanted a clear picture before he felt confident in throwing. Where most QBs let it loose and the ball he wanted to make sure okay, I have Rob there. Rob's wide open. Let me get the ball to Rob, as opposed to let me throw it to a spot and trust that Rob is going to get there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that caused some interceptions in this game. Or also he threw one where he was trying to make it so easy for, I think it was to Darren. It was like over the top towards the sideline. And he threw it so soft that they ran it down and picked it off.
Yeah.
So Kenny gave a good answer to your question here. Reply to E's opening question, roster management. Sometimes the best way to be a good teammate is to take a DNP and not play. Winning requires sacrifice. Of course, if sacrifice was easy, everyone would do it. I like it, Kenny.
But Kenny's also speaking as one of those guys that's never going to be asked to.
Never gonna be asked to get off the field.
He's gonna be one of the players.
Sleepers played with a backup QB also.
Mark.
No excuses. I don't know. Sleepers played with the starting QB. One QB got a championship. Two. A couple championships. Hey, Brian, you made that one too easy. You definitely just threw me an alley-oop to get you, man. Yeah, but Sleepers were definitely undermanned. They were missing a lot of guys. It was Alfies, they're missing Ryan, no Germ, no. So, no, the excuse of not having players didn't work isn't gonna cut it in this one. At the end of the day,
not even. I'm just talking about record-wise. I'm not, because we follow the games and all that, but actually standings, we look at that towards the end. Was anything more surprising just looking at the record than seeing Sleepers 5-2? It didn't feel like that.
What? Did the Sleepers about? No, it didn't.
It didn't feel like that.
Didn't.
Right?
They're playing. They're actually having a really good season. They're having a really good season.
Yeah.
Because Ryan was MVP.
Huh?
17 is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're playing really well. They're playing really well. Full power Sleepers
have come out. I don't think they've lost the game.
All right, hold on. Let's see. D3 power rankings while we're here. Oh, look at the Sleepers sneaking their way up the list, creeping their way up the list. See, Ryan always says that they get hate. That don't look like hate to me.
That's not hate.
That don't look like hate to me. But yeah, Sleepers took care of business. Undermanned, both teams undermanned, but Sleepers defensively, they did what they were supposed to do. And that was it. Let's go.
Drew was
Thunder
throwing
Ravens
position, but he tried.
Read the power rank.
Read the power ranking for you. All right,
I see Spartans. I see Ravens. Who's that?
I got you. We got Spartans number 1, Ravens number 2, number 3, Caliphs number 4, Savages number 5, Browns, Thunder, anything possible, and the Bengals.
That's all out of whack. Hell no.
What do you?
Go ahead.
Who you?
Out of whack. Get the hell out of here.
What do you think is out of place?
Spartans number 1. Spartans 1. Ravens are not number 2. I'm sorry.
Who's number 2?
I would put the Sleepers before the Ravens. Who was number 4?
Caliphs.
Hell no. Have you seen them play?
Yes.
They can't stop a nosebleed.
Oh, you're saying they should be lower?
Yeah. That defense is Swiss cheese right now.
So who do you have better than
as Oz says on video? Holes everywhere.
Who do you have better, Savages or Browns?
Browns are better than the College right now.
And who's better, the Savages or the Browns?
I'm still giving it to the Browns. Come on, that game. We'll talk about it later. We're not talking about it right now. All right.
That's the game to talk about.
Put the Savages in front of the College right now. That until the College showed me something on defense, they're like 6. I'm sorry.
Savages play a bunch of shootouts also, though.
Huh?
Savages play a bunch of shootouts also. We've done their games.
Hey, but I expect a better defense out of the College from last year too. You have
not the same
veteran
team.
guys.
Yeah. And
I
they're
know
missing
at the
their
same
best defensive player who hasn't
the
played all.
talent they have in that defense, they should not be giving up 40 points a game. As simple as that. That's all.
They lost the
That's all I'm
eraser.
It's
saying.
just a credit to how much better the division is.
Yeah, and he was the cleaner of the defense.
No.
These teams are better.
That guy
better.
erased it. And I'm not here to blow
Saf-
smoke.
oh, you talking about the big eraser, Safwan?
Yes, he cleaned up a lot of the mistakes on that defense.
Absolutely.
Man, Safwan barely showed up every other game. Come on.
No,
What are we
Safwan was
doing
They
having.
this
missed Zane.
Oh,
Zane.
no.
Maybe Zane. If you said Zane, I would say something.
They're
Safwan
missing
barely
him
showed up.
also. To the defense.
Look, hold on. Look at this guy. 3 on the power ranking is crazy. Being the number
For
one.
the first time in
It's
my
not a
life,
stand-in.
for the first time in my life, I agree with Ryan.
There's not a
They
stand.
took the Ravens. Which standings aren't power rankings, man.
Yeah, no,
But you
not.
got it.
Absolutely
Y'all
not.
moved. Y'all moved up. Y'all moved up. But listen. At this point, I believe in Savages, man.
Me too.
I believe.
Listen, when you got a guy like Rook who can make any interception at any spot, anytime, make a game-changing pick six, any catch, any touchdown, that's a threat. I don't care what you say. So, and when Hash gets on your ass, for running the wrong route or the right route, according to Anas.
To be honest, right? When this team fielded what they needed to field, which is the veterans and the stars, that's the comeback happened. Let's be shout out to Anas.
Which comeback last week? No.
Yes. I didn't watch this. I had to edit this game, and then
We'll talk about it later.
Stats for this game. We'll get to that. Well, let's get through the rest of these.
We'll get to it.
Thunder Ravens. What did you think of this one? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. This one escapes my thoughts right now.
The main thing that I remember from this is the Omar yelling at Sherry. That's the thing that everybody seems to pull away from this game.
in another language.
Yeah.
What's it called? Ravens looked bad in the beginning. A lot of overthrows by Omar in the first half. I think they were down 19-13 at one point. Arhum, he also overthrew a few guys, but guys were open though. That's the thing. He was not accurate last week at all whatsoever. A lot of missed throws. And guys, that Ravens defense was hurting after John twisted his ankle. So, and they were not dropping back into safeties. The safeties were not dropping. So the throws were there. It just, the timing wasn't there. And same with Omar. He missed John. Oh, yeah. And he also lost Mitra to a hamstring, I think, or something. But
That's big.
yeah, it was big. But the opportunities were there. I don't know. It just didn't click. They scored the 19 in the second half, and then I think Ravens scored 20 unanswered. And that was the game. It flipped on his head real quick for the Thunder, to be honest with you. But it was just one of those games where both quarterbacks were kind of off, to be honest. It could have, if they hit their throws, it could have been a very high scoring game because nobody was playing defense. So, but Ravens, I mean, Omar came back. They were down all the first half, the first 5-6 minutes of the second half, and he didn't let down, and he came back. So bravo to him.
And that's he needed a game like this.
Yeah. Kudos to him.
Yeah, he needed a game like this. He needed a game like the Lunatics game just to get him back. Get him back in a good mental space. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
All right, Spartans Caliphs. You both did this game.
I mean, if you like offense, this is your game. As simple as that, bro. And the halftime entertainment was amazing from the Caliphs.
Yeah.
So it was better than the halftime interview.
You guys talk about some team.
I was like, what the hell is going on? I've never seen that from them ever.
I wish he was mic'd up second half.
Yeah.
I wish he was mic'd up. That would have been.
Listen, I love the fire, but it seemed like it was misdirected at the wrong people. That's what I'll say, from what everybody was saying. And one person was judging other people's, what's the word? ability to play, most of the guys, or their want to win. You know, and it was like, yo, we
Their
all trying to
fortitude.
win. Yeah, we're all trying to win here, like
That's
we're
a
all
good word.
trying hard.
Yeah.
Just calling out their effort, which I was kind of surprised by. But hey, that's
To be
gonna
honest,
happen.
it's a spillover from earlier.
That's what I was laughing at when you said League Pass had the same thing. So
Yeah, it's a spillover from earlier.
Yeah.
Spill over 2 hours later. So
yeah, because it was a rough go for those franchises.
With the League Pass thing I was gonna say earlier, when you see a backup quarterback and the defense is still looking shoddy, it makes you think even more about how bad the defense is. Yeah. And I'm not calling, look, Mercer's not a starting quarterback, but he's a great backup.
Yes.
But he's still a backup, right? So no shot at Merce, but anytime you see a backup quarterback, that mindset for a defensive player goes, oh, we could bait him, we can do this, we could, like, the mindset changes a little bit.
He's played a lot of,
and you don't play on your toes as much. You play more flat-footed. So, but the college, hey, Spartans handle their business. I didn't really handle business either. Don't get me wrong. But Jay and Rob did what they had to do. And Jay should be upset with the college defense. And Rob should be thankful he scored one extra touchdown. Yeah, that Spartans defense wasn't it. I'll say one thing though, Spartans, they don't miss flags. Man, I think it was Jordan.
The goalie, yeah.
That boy could pull flags.
Shout out to Jordan, man. Shout out to Jordan.
He flies to the ball. They have guys that rally. He flies to the ball. We call him Slick Rick. He plays giver, but
yeah,
I seen Rick chase a play down. I seen Rick chase a play down from giver.
Yeah,
like way downfield. And you're like, oh, that's
Miguel,
the giver.
something like that. Like Miguel made a move, but then Rick is the one that caught up to him and
pulled the flag. Yeah.
Oh, if you die for flags, you have my total respect.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You weren't respecting.
And he did it a lot of times last year. So that was impressive.
Yeah. Go about the actual. Let's address the elephant in the room. So this team is going to go through a change. Rob is no longer.
Yeah. I think they keep rolling.
No, I got it. So we always talk about how Rowe adds the added element to the legs. Spartans keep rolling.
Yeah. If you want to say that,
Rowe's a veteran QB.
If you want to say that Rowe can't throw it as well as Rob, whatever you want to say, he runs.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever he's gonna lack, if you want to say that, he's gonna make up for with his feet. So he's not gonna put the ball in harm's way because he can always just take off.
And he's won. He's gone through the tough playoff games.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason for that team to skip a beat.
Yeah.
And they've given them reps during the season, and they haven't skipped a beat.
Prepare for this moment.
They prepare for this. So
and with Ali and Aziz and Jeremy, and man, Jeremy's another beast, bro.
Yes, he's developing into a one of those guys,
a top player.
Mm-hmm.
Not tier one, but like
he's getting there. He's getting.
You can't sleep on him.
He's trending upward.
If you're focused too much on Ali and Aziz, Jeremy's going to kill you every single play. So, but
this team is well built. Let's just say that.
It didn't look like that in the beginning of the season, but
this team is well built.
They came back. The two cousins came back, and they're right on pace to go back to a championship.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move on to the game that we all want to talk about. As I would call it, a meltdown. Listen, this one here, we're gonna be on this game.
We're gonna do this is like the ESPN question. Did the Savages win the game or did the Browns lose the game? They normally ask that. So
it's a little of both. It's a little of both. It can't be one. It's not one. I can't pick a side. Reason
it's not one. It's 75-25. The Browns lost the game.
The Browns lost the game. Okay.
Listen,
I can't. You know what?
I mean, as a former Brown, all right, and those who didn't know, surprise.
I'm going 60-40. Savages won the game. I'll explain why
60-40.
later. Go ahead.
That's fair.
60-40.
Right.
Savages won this game. I give the edge to the Savages.
I just got to my destination, but I want to finish my thought here before I go get the box. Anyways, all right, here we go. So Browns have lost. I'm talking about going back. Browns been around for 25 years now. I'm gonna pick up my camera for this. We've lost a lot.
Turn the camera, Sal. Turn the camera.
Turn it? All right.
Yeah, turn that one. Yeah, there you go.
All right. We've lost a lot of games we should have won with improper clock management. However, it hasn't happened in many, 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 many years. As you can tell by winning 6 championships in the other plays and the other league, a few over there. So it hasn't happened in a long time. When I was talking to Q and he was telling me what happened in this game, I was like, what the F? I was like, if you up by 2 with 2 minutes and you're throwing the ball and you got Q and AP on your team, that is 100% fault of leadership on that team. Not just the captain, of all the elders on that team. Because you have played in, what, 300, 400 games in your career? There was zero reason to do that. To throw the ball under 2 minutes when you're up by 2 scores. And that's the only reason why I say it was 75-25. Because the Savages still had to execute.
Yeah.
Still had to score. Still had to play some defense and get the ball back and use their timeouts properly.
They didn't get those opportunities if the Browns play it right.
Exactly my point.
That's the thing. The Savages had to make the plays, but the Browns allowed them to make those plays.
So I can't even say they're a young team where they made the dumb mistakes.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. This is one spot we should have gotten somebody from the Browns on this podcast to explain what the hell happened.
They wouldn't have showed up.
Because I got nothing to say.
So
you have to make. There's like 3 minutes. You have to make the Savages use their timeouts. There's no reason why down 32-14 on the last possession to try to tie it. The Savages still have a timeout to use during that drive.
Pressure.
There's no reason that they should have a timeout to use.
Just hold the ball and take a sack.
Yes.
Hold the ball and take a sack.
Hold
That's
the
it.
ball, take a sack. Force them to
Give
use
it a Q. Q literally won a championship by running the ball.
It was 2 possessions in which the Savages only had to use 1 timeout in each possession, with the Browns having the football.
I got you.
That's
the dump down
the queue, which the Savages had to use the timeouts, and now we're at 3rd and long. They take a shot, clock stops.
Mm-hmm.
The Savages come down, score, and I believe 1 play. They knew they had to score quick. They score. So then the Browns get the ball back. Same thing, shot, incomplete. I think another dump down the queue. Timeout. It's 3rd and long. Another shot. They had to use 2 timeouts in 2 possessions. And
let me say something. Right.
Rob,
I got you. I'm not saying they didn't mess up. They messed up. This is an adult show, right? This is an adult show. They fucked up, right? This is an adult show.
I thought we're not allowed to curse.
No, we can curse. What the hell? This is an adult show. I put on there. This ain't for kids. Yeah, they fucked up.
Okay.
Let's just be. I'm gonna be frank today. They fucked up. But let me tell you something. I'm watching that game back. I seen Hash come down and know to spike the ball. I done watched people in the finals not know to spike the ball when they're supposed to do it.
Yes. We're talking about
them
how
came down.
How does Hash get in position to do that?
I got you.
That's
I
all
got
we're
you.
saying.
Yes,
I got you. I'm
Hash
with you.
did
I'm with
all
ya.
the right things. He played phenomenal.
And
if you want to call
all
it
the right
phenomenal,
on top.
final
A
4
lot
minutes.
of right things.
Huh?
A lot of right
Yes,
things.
but
And there was a
the
moment.
Browns allowed that to happen. That's what we're saying. That's why
I got
most of the
you.
blame goes
I'm
to
not
the Browns
disagreeing.
and praise to the Savages.
I'm not
I'm
disagreeing.
not here to Hash play. Hash played a phenomenal. I talked to him at the end in the post game. What a comeback! Great, probably the greatest comeback we've seen in this league's history. So I'm not here to talk about what the Savages
We're not
did.
taking away. We're not taking away from the
Browns
Savages.
allowed that to happen. That doesn't happen if the Browns play it right.
All right, listen. I had to clip this game. I clipped it. I got a quick it's not even a quick video because this game deserved some talk. I'm gonna show you we're gonna pull up how this game went from the beginning. I'm gonna go big screen. You guys will still be able to talk, so you can voice over. I'm gonna quickly voice over how the game went. All right. All right, now wait.
Why?
Hold on. I'm actually going to start this over, right? This is the beginning of the game, right? Savages came out looking good.
Yeah.
Boom. Andy touchdown. They came out, they struck first. Extra point. Good. Rook. Browns go back the other way.
Quick throw to AP. Flag grab.
I just want everybody to understand how this game went if you didn't watch it. All right. Boom. A play later.
Throw to AP.
Touchdown. Browns complete this extra point. 7-up. We're in a game. I'm going to show you where the errors from the Savages started. Now we go back the other way.
6 again.
Boom. Touchdown. This is a couple plays later. 14 up.
14-7. 14-7. Savages up.
It was a tie game at halftime.
Yes, 14-14 going into the half.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you where the Savages made their errors in this game.
Saw a lot of deep throws by Savages that did not
Boom.
make connections.
And these are just like 1 or 2 plays after.
The one and only.
Yeah.
Boom. Extra point good. 14-14. Right?
Savages with the ball.
Now this is where Savages started doing too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
deep bombs.
A lot of
now,
deep bombs.
I see what he's seeing. I see what he's seeing, but sometimes you can't always take it.
Second
No.
coming up.
And I clipped these plays because I noticed that this was the point where we're doing too much. Now there's a punt, and the Browns get the ball back.
Yeah, no pass not supposed to get through.
That was a great grab by Q. Touchdown.
20. I think they missed this extra point if I'm correct. Yeah, missed the extra point. They get the ball back. What are we doing again? Bombs away. Now that's a drop.
He's
supposed to catch that one.
He has to catch that one.
What are we doing again? Bombs away. Now that was 4th down. So now you give them a short field. So to be honest, if you punt here, this game stays in balance. Boom, touchdown on the short field. Missed the extra point. There we go. Bombs away. This one is a drop. First, you got to catch that one.
Got to catch that. And
that was a 4th down play after an incompletion and 2 incompletions and a completion to the outside. What does that give you? Another short field. Trick the
touchdown, Abrar.
Touchdown. So there's 2 touchdowns given. Now we're getting down to the meat and potatoes of the
6 with the catch, Q with the flag out.
Now they go back to the offense. Big drive by Anas here. This is in comeback time.
Drop. Anas with the catch, miss flag. Focus with the flag grab.
The veterans show up.
Yeah.
This is what's happening now. This is the part I was talking about. This is the team out here now. There's no slouch on the field right now. And I don't want to call anybody a slouch, but you know what I mean.
You got the meat and potatoes on the field. We get it.
Basically. Boom. Touchdown to who? Anas, the catalyst of that drive that helped Ash bring him down. Look at the offense they ran here. Now, this is how much they thought the game was over.
Part of this team, man, and a good group of guys and winning.
That's good to hear. That's good to
I had to leave it in here.
How the Savages performed today?
I thought Hash threw really well, man.
Hash threw really well.
Threw really well in the past
Threw
10.
really well.
Boom. Now here comes the pressure.
Like I said, a short two.
Incomplete.
Short
A
two.
short catch.
There is no pressure, though. That's my point. There is no
Incomplete.
pressure.
After that first pass was incomplete, now you're pressing.
Yeah. Then they knew they had to score here.
Boom. Touchdown. And this is what the Savages do.
Look,
Boom. Pressure. This is pressure.
they don't have to use a timeout.
Pressure.
They don't have to use. You see incomplete passes.
I mean, the Browns were not the team under pressure. That's my point.
They
Like I
were
said, and
under
they had
pressure
to
at
dumb
this
down the
point.
queue, which they had to call a timeout. So we just watched 2 possessions. They had to call one. So they have a timeout here during this drive.
What should have happened in the huddle was someone speak up and say, "You are not throwing this ball." It's plain and simple.
They call a
I've had
timeout.
that. It's been told that in the huddle. You are not throwing this ball. That's it.
Look at the IQ here. I've seen people mess this up in the finals, bro.
They're all set.
Spike the ball.
The line defense holds it.
Bro, you know how smart, like, I done seen people mess that up. Boom. To the next star. Andy for the touchdown. You know what's gonna happen here. Rook over the for a win.
Wow.
And we get into
Savages have come back.
pitchy woo woo time.
Yeah.
Now I kept Hash's interview in here because he basically mirrored what we're saying.
Hash. You rolling?
Yep.
Talk to me, man. Down. It looked bleak. It did look bleak. You down 32-14. Come back for out of 30, 33, 32.
And this is multiple times they've done that this season.
I did not see that happening in this game. They fucked up, man. They should have did like incomplete passes.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they didn't.
2.
Yeah.
What are you doing? 4 of them. It's like at that point, it's like we score quick or whatever. I think they just got lackadaisical, man, and that's just it. You know, I think this is like my worst game quarterbacking, even like even like for the receivers.
A lot of drops. It's going to go
mean,
down if you had
yeah,
3-4 picks,
right,
but there's a lot of drops. I know
it
the
had-
stat sheet just shows the
It was a rough game for like offense wasn't that great. I mean, defense is still a problem, but I will say when we needed, there's so many times we were positioned for a stop. When we needed a stop,
They gotta
got it
stop.
done. I mean, if that's like combination
They
of them
did.
fucking
The Browns allowed it, man.
Let's just real quick, 30 seconds. Let's talk about that because the Savages are not known for defense. You even went for it on 4th down back there, and
Yeah,
if
I
I
don't
could bring
trust
people
that
into your huddle, know this.
Yeah.
You said I'm going for it because I don't trust the defense. That's a quote.
Yeah.
And for your defense to step up the way they did, come back again. 19 unanswered points. Let's talk about that. Talk about the defense, the way they stepped up.
Nah, I mean, listen, I think they piggybacked off of them fucking up, right? So.
Give some
like-
credit to the defense.
Nah, I mean, they
He's telling you,
they
the
fucked up.
Yo, they fucked up.
Three sacks,
We all
three
we all on the
sacks,
same
and
page there.
what killed time. There's a minute 46 seconds left.
Yeah.
We got to stop. He airs the ball out. He's a sack. He's been playing a while. They have Ralph on the team. I'm surprised. But defense made a couple good stops outside of that. And there should have been many more. And that's a problem. That's the thing that's like frustrating. It's like leaping into like offense and it's like tough, man. We gotta.
You won. Congrats. You won, bro.
Good win, but
You get the W
sloppy
over
win.
one of the top teams record-wise in the league. So congrats, bro. Again, game 1, 33-32. Savages with a comeback victory over the Browns. And then Hash led the comeback victory.
There you go. So they fucked up. Let's 100%. 100% they messed up,
That's
right?
the quote of the game. That sums
Yeah.
up the whole game. They
They fucked up.
That's it.
But after that first incomplete pass, the pressure was on.
I don't know if you heard
Wakai.
what I said right before the interview started. I've been up in games by 8 points, let's say, even 9 points with the minute 50. I've been told, do not throw the fucking ball. Just sit on it. That's it. I want to know what happened in that huddle where no one said nothing to the quarterback and was just like, yeah, go ahead, call plays. Let's draw plays.
And that's what's so strange. We've seen this team where we criticize them on being a little too conservative, where they just give the ball a cue to run the clock out, right?
What's
It
wrong
doesn't
with
always
that?
work.
No, they
Early
don't.
in the season, they almost gave one up doing that.
Yes, but you're up by way more here.
You're up by
Yes,
It
Rob, you're up by
doesn't
way
matter.
more.
That's my
The
point.
Savages will have no choice but to call
Yo,
their
if I had
timeout.
hair, I'd be ripping my hair out right now.
Oh,
man.
by the way,
What?
just real quick, not to interfere, but 72-53 halftime.
Oh boy, I'm
So
going.
you-
Listen, I'm
the
going
Knicks
to
right
give
now?
you the credit.
Huh?
I'm going to get. Huh?
Talking about Bulls
I'm gonna
versus
give
Knicks
the-
right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
72-53 Bulls at halftime. Let's go, baby.
I'm going to give the
Talk
credit
to me in game 82.
to the Savages for making the plays they needed to make, bro. Like that stop, those two stops, and then Savages have big playability. We've seen it week
So-
after week. They can score in one play, two
What
plays.
E and I are saying is we agree with you, but that doesn't happen if the Browns don't fuck up. That's all
Yeah.
we're saying.
Yes. The
That's
Savages
it.
did all the right things because
Yes,
the Browns did
100%.
all of the wrong things first.
Savages get all the credit in the world for
Yes.
executing,
Yes.
but they don't get to execute
They
if
don't
the
get-
Browns
if the
execute
Browns play it
properly.
right.
Exactly.
Yes. If they execute,
That's all we're
there's nothing
saying.
that the Savages can do.
This
You
is
only
really
have
the
three
first game we're
So you're
talking
saying
about.
you're
have
telling
three
me
Because they
timeouts.
lost by
You can't have
19
a
or
lead and
whatever.
not force the team to use their timeouts in
so
three.
you're telling me the Browns you're not throwing the ball at all.
You don't have to.
No.
You don't have
Taking
to.
3 plays, 3 timeouts. I am punting the
Yes.
ball with 2 touchdowns, giving the Savages the ball back. Go score. I will sit on the next 3 plays. Game's
Let's
over.
sit on it.
Done.
That's
Have
it.
a good day.
It's
That's
over.
it.
What we
Wow,
at?
No,
We
it's
at
1+1.
What was the clock there? 142,
On 46.
Yes.
146. Take the play timeout. Let's call it 6 seconds off each time.
Yes. You
Game's
punted.
over.
You know what's funny about this? This is exactly what I told Hash he should have did in an earlier game that I criticized Hash for. He threw a bomb.
It was
threw a bomb to
the
Andy.
Lions game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
No, it was the Bengals game, I think.
He threw a bomb to Andy and it
Yeah.
was an incomplete pass. And I told Hash I was like, why would you throw the ball?
Yeah,
But they were able to close it out by running backwards on that play. But listen, once they threw that incomplete first down pass,
Doesn't
pressure
matter.
set in, bro.
They should have
No,
never
there's
done
no
that.
pressure though. There's no
They
pressure
should
though.
have never done that. That's what
When
we're
he
saying.
threw that, I don't
There's
know.
no-
I don't know what they were thinking. We don't know what was going on over there. Listen, I'm with y'all, but when he threw that, he
Rob,
had pressure on him.
You do it once.
Nothing else worked after that.
Rob, listen, you do it once, first down. I get it. Okay, you're trying to be cute. You have 2 more downs to kill 2 more timeouts. That's my point.
I hear you. I'm with y'all. I'm just saying.
Why do you
Pressure
have
set
to
in for some
fix?
reason.
Why do you have to fix the mistake you made on first down, on second down?
Well, they got a completion on second down.
But my point, you still threw the ball. Just sit on the rock. That's all we're
Take
saying.
the
That's
sack,
all.
Rock. You know you take the sack right there.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, me, I'm listen.
Yes.
I'm dealing with it. I've been telling
Yes.
teams that all the time.
I even tell the refs, listen, we're not throwing the ball. I even tell my opponents, we're not throwing the ball. If you want to play it out, we play it out.
Mm-hmm.
We've done that, right? We've done that many times.
I said the second drive, they felt pressure. Pressure
Anyways,
set in, bro.
I could talk about this game, but
you don't make that mistake if pressure doesn't set in. You understand what I'm saying?
you
No,
have
no.
You don't make that mistake if
listen.
pressure doesn't
Let's
set in.
focus on timeouts. Let's.
I
Hold
got
on,
the
no,
timeouts.
No, I don't
Hold
think.
on.
I don't think you
Hold
get
on.
it. I don't think you
No,
get
no.
it.
I got it.
don't
I got it.
understand.
146. 146. You make them waste the timeout. You're
No,
still up,
hold on. Pressure is when you have guys who only played for a year or 2 years. You have guys on this team who have played for 20, 30 years almost now. 30 years of football. What pressure are you feeling in the regular season, 7th game of the season, 7th week of the season game? Explain that to me. Where's the pressure? You're up by 2 scores. There's no pressure there. It was just the biggest brain fart in the world that we've ever seen.
Let me tell you what. We'll put what Hash is saying here, right? So he said, the pressure set in on the second drive. Second drive, they felt pressure. He said at that point they had to play in the second drive. 38 seconds would have been left on the clock because they fucked up that first one.
Exactly.
He wants to join.
Hash want to join?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Hold on, let me get him in here. Send him the link, E.
I got it.
Send him the link. Send him the link.
I got the link.
Okay. All right.
You got it?
I send it.
Okay.
The thing is, it shouldn't have came down to the second drive.
I got you. I'm with you.
That's the point.
I'm not arguing that. They fucked up that first drive, but once they took that first completion,
based on you agreeing that it shouldn't have came down to that, which allowed the Savages to make those plays, it's Brown's fault. You can't give more credit to the Savages than blame to the Browns when the Savages should have never been put in that position, but they were because of the Browns' mistakes. So therefore, your percentages just have to change based on that logic alone, no?
Maybe.
The Savages did what they did because the Browns did what they did, Rob.
I got you. I'm not debating that with you. I'm not saying nothing.
It's the Browns' fault based on that logic alone.
I got you. They made their error.
Huh?
They made their error, but
errors. It's not error. It's errors.
No, it's an error. They made the one drive error. Once they made that error on that drive, they have to commit now.
But even still, you can still make a. I'd rather 38 seconds left with no timeouts as opposed to what they had. They still had a timeout.
The way the Savages was still had a
timeout to burn. I don't think you realize they had a timeout when they got the ball back on that last drive that gave them the lead. You saw that dump down to James in your highlight package? They called a timeout after that play.
I got you.
I don't think you realize you shouldn't
have a timeout. I know 146. 146
you
up
should
what?
Not have a timeout in your last
146
drive.
Up what? 3 scores?
You should not have a timeout in your last drive.
I got you. That's what the error was that one drive that they threw the ball, got the incompletion. That's where the error was.
Oh my gosh.
Did y'all send the link?
I'm sending it out. I'm trying to find what you sent to me before.
I got it. Don't worry.
I got it right now.
I got it.
I just sent it to him. I sent it to him.
You're ready.
I sent it to him.
Yeah, when he jumps in here, I'll get him on the screen. Yeah, but they made the error on their one drive.
No.
Yes,
you're simplifying it way too much, and you're making it seem much smaller than what it was.
The second drive is irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
It may be, but that's where they call. That's where the error was.
No, the error was in the first drive.
That's what I said. They made the error on the first drive.
Exactly. Yeah. So therefore, it's the Browns' fault. Hash, kudos to you, Hash. You know what I'm saying? But you're not allowed to do what you do.
Rob.
If the Browns don't do what they do.
Agreeing that they.
Rob, this game was 100% over. All right, there was 3 minutes left. We were down 19. We scored. Browns get the ball with 1:46 left. We have 3 timeouts. They have 3 timeouts. Right. First play, they passed the ball. They passed the ball and an incompletion. Clock
almost
stopped.
A pick.
Yeah, right. Clock stops. It's 1:42 now. They throw the ball, second down, completion. All right, timeout. There's 1 timeout. Right. There's now 1:38 on the clock.
Yes.
All right. Now, third down comes, they go for another shot, drop ball.
Yes.
It's
So
134
basically, you
now.
take the sack there. That's the error.
Yes, it's 134 on the clock now, right? They punt the ball, they throw it inbounds. Another bad mistake. We get favorable start line from the first down, right? We score super quick. They get the ball now.
They
with
score without having to even.
Yeah,
use
we
a
didn't have to use
timeout
the
or use any
timeout.
clock.
I didn't have to use the timeout.
You didn't have to use the timeout.
So we score. There's 124 left on the clock. All right. And now they get the ball. They get to do this again. I'm thinking, all right, they're gonna take 3 knees. 30 seconds is gonna come off the clock. So we'll get 50 seconds or so left for our final drive. Right.
With no timeouts.
With no timeouts. So they messed up. They messed up on 2 drives because they also on the second drive passed the ball 3 times.
Yes.
Now, okay.
Completed one.
So this is what I'm. So this is where I'm with y'all. But this is
one timeout.
So yes, I got y'all.
One pass, and
but basically, you
has had a timeout on his final drive.
Listen, the Browns fucked up on the first drive that they were supposed to make you waste the timeouts. Once they fucked up on that first drive, they had to commit in the second drive.
No, they could have gone.
They're still gonna give. They're gonna give you time.
They could have. I see what you're saying.
They could have took you down to 50 seconds, but 50 seconds was enough for y'all. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. So they could, regardless of what happens, once they fucked up on that first drive, they're gonna give you the ball back.
No, if on second down, I would have been left with 28 seconds in the final drive with no timeouts.
Regardless,
could you score on a one-play drive? Possibly, but I'll take my
that's like
with
that's
that.
like that's
wishful thinking. But we didn't expect you to. We didn't expect y'all to win the game in these circumstances.
Wow, if he had a timeout,
yo, Rob.
I'm not disagreeing with you guys. Don't think I'm disagreeing.
Rob.
Yeah.
Listen. Rob, listen. You know when ESPN has that probability win rate, the Browns was 99.9% to win,
and the Savages would agree.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
I'm with y'all. I agree.
On FanDuel, you are not cashing out. Yeah. You are riding it. You are riding it through. Yes. You are riding it through.
Yes.
Bro. So they fucked up on that drive where he threw it, where Rook batted the first one. Then they got a completion, which is fine. Which you say they shouldn't have thrown it.
And one more thing. Why are you throwing Rook's way of all people?
Wait, what?
Why did they throw it Rook's way? But he's throwing to AP. One of his guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was some. I think he threw with like 5 seconds was left. He threw on his back foot too. He threw on his like back foot too.
Under pressure.
We played man that time. You know, like zone has been our like weak point this year heavily.
Once that first incomplete happened, he was under
you know what's better than incompletion? A sack. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. And it came down to that point too. I think there was like an offsides call. It didn't get called, which honestly worked in our favor. If they stayed in the field, I would have had to burn a timeout there. But they called play was dead and replay down penalty, right? Which whatever, you know, mistakes happen. But like that actually fell in our favor, in all honesty. I would have had to burn a timeout there.
They fucked up a drive.
Yeah.
One drive.
They fucked up 2 drives. No, they fucked up.
Don't belittle.
You gotta commit in the second drive.
It doesn't matter.
No. They fucked up 2. They fucked up 2 drives.
So basically, what it would have changed is they either gonna give you 28 or 50. Which you do want to give them 28, which is then you say they're fucking up on the second drive, but they also like we don't want to give them the ball back. So if they would have, they're trying to finish the game. But it was that throw that was batted down. Once that happened, pressure set in. You could look at it the way the rest of that drive went. It was like fumbling. It was you could see it. It was jittery.
Listen, I've been in that situation with the same guys, and from the sideline, I would yell out, "Hold the fucking ball." That's it. Hold it. Don't throw the ball. That's all you had to say was hold the ball. And the fact that no one said that, it falls on everybody on that team.
Listen, I done seen Hash throw it when he got the game under wraps. I done seen anything possible do it this season. Yeah, I done watched this play out. Hash, you were able to win that one. You were able to win that one. Rook ran back at the end.
By the grace of the Browns. Yes. By the grace of the Browns. Yes. I mean, there's nothing I can do. Like, if they make the mistake, I mean, I gotta capitalize, right? So by the grace of the Browns, yes, we won. And in all honesty, like, there's some clips in the footage you were showing that didn't really tell the tale of like why I was like going deep. We were dropping a lot of the short. We had a drop.
It was bad drops.
We had a drop that went for an interception. That was like 6 points that would have gone, our way, and an extra point chance.
Yeah.
The even like the one to like Merce, it looks like a deep ball. That was surprising. I mean, he had a rough game. Brooke also had a rough game. Surprisingly, like that stuff like happens.
It sounds like y'all didn't play good till the end.
No, I honestly felt like that was like the best throwing game I've ever had. In all honesty,
but y'all didn't play good. Everybody together, collectively, you threw well. You threw amazing, but collectively, the rest of they didn't start catching it for you till the end of the game.
Yeah. It wasn't a pretty W, man. I mean, I think like after the game, we were like pretty upset ourselves for it reaching the point that it had to reach, and all right, we picked up based on like Browns' mistakes, right? But it wasn't like, yeah, man, we won. This is a great W. It was an absolutely horrible one. It was horrible. We made the defense, right? The first 2 downs we make stops. 3rd and long, we don't. We give up a nice big one. 4th, we're trying to correct now all of it. 4th down, another bomb. So like that's just the tail of that. Then you mix in the drops. Then yeah, all right, we're pressed for time. We got to score quick. Get as many possessions as we can. That's how I'm like seeing it. Get as many possessions as we can, because I know we're gonna score. If that wasn't happening, it was like, yeah, all right, you got to pick your poison now, man. Things aren't going down your way. Somebody up above, man, please listen. They put it down on the Browns. They put it down on the Browns. Like, and I was shocked. When they were playing that first drive, I was like, I don't know.
What the hell are they doing?
I don't know if I was talking to E or if I was talking to Najee. I was like, oh man, this is game. It's 1:46 left. 3 timeouts are gonna burn. Doesn't matter if we score. They're gonna get the next drive. 3 kneels. Game over. That's just what should have absolutely happened.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen. Which I was like, shame on Browns, man. Shame on Browns. I guarantee. This is a game for them. I think. Because the Browns have been playing for forever, but they've had some new guys like Q, AP, Abrar, right? I know Abrar has been like in and out with them and just recently on there, but guarantee you they'll never make a mistake like that ever again.
Oh shit, you better not.
So
you better not.
Yeah, but I mean, look, so you learn from a mistake. It was a tough game. They played great. They capitalized on us when we were making our mistakes. I mean, shit, we gave it right back. That's all I could say.
Hash, speak on you guys have been in a lot of close ones, bro. Like you're to be honest, right? So if you talk to Guinea goes, he likes doing Savages and Spartans games.
Yeah.
You guys, 2 teams that all y'all do is bomb the ball. And it's a lot of offense. Maybe not much defense, but it's always something. And then your games are always close at the end. You've been on the losing side of, I think, 2, but I think you're on the positive side, on the winning side of those close games at this point.
No, they lost to Hennington, but they beat the Spartans.
Yes, but beat the Spartans, Browns.
But then they lost also to the Bengals, right?
They lost to the Bengals, so they beat. No, they won 3. I think 3 close ones, lost 2 to close ones.
Yeah, look, I think like we played 8 games, two out of the 8 games. Caliph was the first game, 1 possession game. Could we have won that game? Absolutely. We dropped 2 touchdowns, different story, right? Mm-hmm. Shit happens. All right, next game. We think we play sleepers. We win that one by 1
that one, yeah.
I think we were down that game, and we had to come back
think it was like a minute 30 left, and we won that one by 1 point. Next game, Ravens went up 21, didn't score another point after. Lost that one by a long shot, right? So those 2 games, Caliphs and Ravens were long shot. We didn't win, right? All the other games were between 1 point, and it's like final drive, hash, you got to score. All right, bet we score. All right, now defense got to play their part. Bengals we lost with 5 seconds left. Anything we lost with 26 seconds left. Spartans we came on top. Thunder we were up by a lot, and then defense fell off short second half. Won that one by I think 6. All the way at the end we had a score. Again, so 6 out of the 8 games we had a score literally within the last minute and a half, and all of them are 1 point across. So like, y'all see me, I mean, you guys have known me for like years. It's run your route this way, run your route this way. It's for exactly this reason, because in crunch time, it has to be done. It has to be done, because if it doesn't get done, these 6 games we don't win. We won by 1 point, right? So it's good practice, man. It's good practice for the playoffs. I mean, this is why I like, pressure doesn't really ever really come to me. You get all the practice in the regular season and make the most out of it. You make all the mistakes that you can in the regular season. It is what it is. Then take it from there. But it's been fun. It's been fun, stressful.
He's seen a notch.
Yeah.
Hash line. He yelled at us for running.
This is how we becoming pretty good at this thing, this podcast thing, because this is how you just tie to show up in a nice bow. We have a player here, and you touched on it, and Hash just mentioned it without even realizing you mentioned it. Getting close to playoff time. My question I posed at the beginning, because you talked about Hash put out a very specific lineup.
Yeah. So
Hash,
the guys that were out there were veteran, and
I trust you guys in this moment. And is your team now in playoff mode? And how do you go about trimming?
Shortening the rotation. That's what he's trying to say.
That was the question I asked at the beginning. That's the way we'll close it out.
Nah, I mean we have like 15 guys on the roster, and a lot have been missing throughout the season, which has been nice. It made it a lot easier to it made it a lot easier to give everyone their playing time, because they just had it, and we had 8 or we had 9 or whatever. But in the times that we've had like 13 or 12 guys, I treat it very fairly. In all honesty, it's, hey, if you're playing defense, chances are you're not going to play offense minus Rook Andy. They got to play. Sometimes they'll sit, and then everyone else plug and play. Everyone's been pretty cool about it. How it's going to work for like playoffs is, it's like when there's a time in need where it's like, all right, I don't want the context of playing time to even come into the discussion whatsoever. Everyone had their playing time in the regular season, because if they're bitching in the playoffs, it's because me as like captain, I didn't do a good job giving them their reps in the regular season. So I'm not really thinking about that stuff. Like, that stuff will play out on its own. Okay. Everyone will get their shot, man.
Okay.
When it's time to score, like, yeah, obviously, those drives we'll put some other guys in, but it's not like, hey, these other guys, they've been there the whole season, man. Like, they're not mercenaries either, like, we're like, I don't know. I'm a family guy, man. So like, it's
that's the
you can't just completely just say, nah, fuck this, you're not in the playoffs whatsoever, and you got to make a case for someone to come to that point, right? I don't want like confrontation or something like that, or that to be that. At the end of the day, once the game is over, we hang out with the guys, we chill, we have a drink, and enjoy ourselves, talk our banter, and that's it, and we're cool. And that's just what I want to carry on. So shedding people in playoffs, playing time crap, like, nah, it'll balance. That stuff will balance itself out.
All right. Ash, you guys have been very, very, very entertaining.
Yeah, I bet.
Very entertaining. Just that is the
What
with
you got
everybody's
tomorrow?
been saying.
What's the game tomorrow?
I got the game.
Wait, we got a bye. We have a bye tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Shoot. Just for the record, right? So I was on the other field when your game ended. So Q walks by me. He goes, "Wait till you see what happened over there."
Yo, hold on. Q, I gotta say something. Q said something that it like pissed me off. And I mean, he had every right saying it. But it was like somebody, I forget who it was. It was like marginally in, marginally out, or whatever, on an extra point or whatever. And Q was like, y'all really worried about an extra point, 1 point? Y'all are down by 3 scores. I was like, ooh, this motherfucker, man. I was like, ooh. Yo, got me fucking heated. I was like, man, you just give me the chance. Give me the chance. We scored. We scored the next 3 times, and again, by the grace of the Browns, man.
Yeah, because I didn't know what happened, but when he walked by him, he was just like, "Wait till you see what happened over there," and just kept going. Wait till you see. That's what he said. Wait till you see that one back.
Yeah,
because he knew I'd have to edit it. Oh man.
Yeah.
Rauf was out on that too.
No.
Yeah, his body was in. Ball was out. It's not ball. It's
whatever. Marginal.
Listen, you get one. You get one. You don't get one. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, marginal call. Whatever. It is what it is. Whatever.
You get it. Some will go in your favor. Some won't. It is what it is. Yeah, but Hash, man. Listen, man. Like I said, I've been seeing. It feels like you've been enjoying the season, man, and that's all we try to do, man. It's good to see you guys look like y'all having fun out there. You're able to bring in some guys that you needed. Yeah. Andy has been in attendance most of the games, which is another big thing. Rook, big addition to the team. Merce has been your big 3 is Andy, Rook, Merce.
Y'all say that, man. Like there's like a lot of times, like Rook stretches the field so much. He does a lot, and it opens up for Andy. Like Andy is so good athletically. He's still learning like football
wise, yeah.
So learning curve with him for routes or whatever. But he's so athletic. Like he's so athletic, he gets away with a lot of stuff. But a lot of times, like I'll use them to like push stuff up, and everyone else fills in. So whether that's Merce or Lito or Nick or
for me watching
Pablo, like Merce, those Mahad, like those guys all get their stuff. Like, is it as many catches as Rook and Andy? No, but they'll get their touchdowns.
I'm not saying nothing wrong. I'm just saying every team has their guys, like their top guys. Yeah. And I feel like your three top guys are Rook, Andy, and then Merce as the number 3 guy to fill in there. Anas came in here and was a big addition to when you needed him. He was pivotal on that drive. I think he had 2 or 3 catches on the drive. 2 catches and then capped off the touchdown. It was 2 to Anas, 1 to Rook to sideline, and then the touchdown to Anas. And the lineup you put in at the end was good.
Remember, they still have Jones, who we really don't mention on this team. This team is good, man.
So full power. That's the one thing I'm going to say. Like full powered. All these, there is no favorite.
Yeah.
There really is no favorite. Like you literally could, they can beat them. It's just, and you could go through the division. You know what I mean?
Look no further than the Savages. They beat up on the first place, second place Browns, but then can lose to anything. That just shows how.
And lose to anything in the Bengals.
Huh?
They lost to anything in the Bengals.
That. Both those games, in all honesty, like, I think the team, like, if anything got all their guys, I think that team is super. I think that's the scariest team, man. In all honesty,
Really?
Yeah. They got the most athletic guys on that team from 1 to 5. From 1 to 5, that game was I think the hardest game to throw against was the Hennington game. Spartans wasn't that hard. I feel like I have their number. I was like, man, I was calling it out the whole game. I'm like, yo, this team, they cannot play defense. They are dog shit. They're dog shit. The play call, I know it to the T. What's gonna get open? What's their gamble? We got two people that stretch the field. It's gonna open up for somebody else whenever. You know, like Ravens is another team that's pretty scary because of the height. You know, but Callis I'm not worried about. Spartans I'm not worried about.
Clip this, Rob.
Spartans I'm not worried about. Thunder I'm not worried about.
Clip this.
Bengals, if Kazi throws and they had who they had that day, I'm not worried about Bengals either, to be honest. But they played amazing. They got that one player who's amazing. He's good.
Yeah.
Who else is left? Browns I'm not worried about either, man.
Clip this.
Who else is left? Sleepers. That depends on their night before. I'm not worried about the sleepers either. But I know they play good defense. But let's see, man. If we clean up defense, I'm not worried about anything. You know, honestly. I know we'll score.
That's what we like to hear, Hash. Talk your shit.
Talk
your shit.
We'll score.
You a champion. You can talk your shit.
No, it's not even the measure of that.
I'm saying though, like you've been here. You've been here, and you haven't been the reason that you guys are if y'all in a close game. You always do your job.
Yeah.
So little minor mistakes happen, like paying attention on routes and stuff like that. But you scream at them throughout the season and you to hope they get it right when it matters. So I understand there's a method to the madness, and I understand.
Yeah.
Hash, you can stick around for a second. It's that time of the show where it's time for the top 10, guys.
Nah, fellas, I'm gonna head out.
Oh, man. You leaving? All right,
good.
Hash,
yeah. You guys good?
We're glad to have you, man. Listen, you got a bye week, so
enjoy your week off. Rest up.
Enjoy your week off. You ain't got to worry about this. I don't know if you're coming out there, but have a good weekend, man.
Yeah, I may make it out there tomorrow. We'll see.
All right,
bro.
All right, y'all.
Yeah. So, like I said, time for the top 10. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Welcome to the Red Zone Top 10, brought to you by Idea A, EC, Dynamic Tax and Accounting, and Cactus Sportswear. Did you make the top 10?
Who? First play on the top 10. Ali playing QB. The guy leading reception on that team, Zabi, and you heard. Number 9. You know what these Gators do.
Yeah.
You know what the Twins do. They get loose. Number 8. One-handed snag out the air by the big man, and he takes it back for 6.
It throws it up.
The big man in coverage. The big man comes down with it. On the sideline. In coverage. Toe drag the sideline.
Even the defender had to give him dap on that one. The
catch is good. And one of the wheels.
You ever have moves like this, Ron?
Of course.
Yeah.
I just can't do those dips. My knees can't handle those. Of course. On a bad hamstring because he been hurt. Now this right here is what you call a grown man's catch.
Grown man catch.
Give me that.
That's a big one catch right there. Much needed that.
Nate. Number 3.
Precision.
When you were going through a window.
Dot.
Bill thought he had a pick. through the window. Not even the whole window, like just one of the panes. Just cut one out.
We know the top 2 plays.
Rush.
Yeah.
And this is
This
Will missing the flag. Get off me!
Larry, get off
Get
me.
off me! Look! A little what's this, LeBron powder. Rush.
And of course, the
Touchdown
number
from
1 play. I don't want to rush. I don't want to play. The number 1 play, of course, everyone knew what it was. Now, Rob, have you ever done anything like this in your life?
No, I wouldn't have slid like that. Y'all have to walk me off. Y'all have to cart me off. Jeez. All right. And that we're going that the show has come to end on our Halloween. How y'all like the background? How y'all like the background?
Let me give an update to the game. I don't think I want to anymore. Well, Bulls still up by 10.
Quickly, field 1. Elite's death row. It's a game. That's a game. Purple Rain, death row.
Mm-hmm.
Lunatics All Stars, another game. Bengals Caliphs. Then we got Gators Purple Rain. Spartans Sleepers.
You can say that's a game.
Yeah. Spartan Sleepers. That's a game.
The row led Spartans against the Sleepers. Yeah.
Yeah. Outlaws. Ball up top. Ravens. Anything. That could be Ravens. Anything.
Anything is interesting. That's interesting.
Anything with anything in it is interesting.
Yeah. Outlaws ball up top.
And then we got Browns Thunder. Both teams needed to get a W here.
Yeah.
And Lions League Pass
at 11:30. So there's no game on that field at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 10-1. No game 10-1. All right. Well, E. That was a good
It
show,
was.
Man.
It was.
Good show. Glad to have Hash on.
I like the film breakdowns you've been doing lately, man.
Yeah. Yo, I should have did one on that All Stars game, but I'd have been showing all the drops. I didn't, I tried to not to, to shine on people not doing good.
We're just talking about the game, man.
Yeah, I know. I try to stay away from it. You know how I am. But E, final words.
Looking forward to tomorrow. Season winding down, fellas. Seeding important.
Might be some windy weather tomorrow. You might see some
lower scoring games.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
You get to see who's gonna play through the elements.
Yeah. Again, I shouldn't have to talk about attendance entering week 9, but come on, guys, show up. You pay to play. Show up, play. Let's go out there, have a good time. In the meantime, I actually want to get to this Bulls game. So
stat sites are updated, as y'all know.
They are.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. Sahel may have something to say on the end here. Sahel, we have final words.
Final words? Nothing.
Yeah.
I think I said a lot today.
Listen, stat sites are updated. Everything is good to go. Good luck tomorrow to all the teams. We will be on time.
That's a given. That's a given.
Yeah, fields already lined from the.
And also, so I put in the chat, the parking is free, people.
Yes, parking is free, guys. Make sure you tell the rest of your team you can just park in a regular parking lot now.
Yeah.
All right.
If your captain didn't tell you and you paid $7 or you made you walk, get on.
Well, no, you won't pay anything. You just gotta.
I mean, yeah, it made you walk through the woods.
Yeah,
because a lot of people walk through the woods. Yes, I'm like, yo, the parking lot.
2 weeks in a row now.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning,
8:25,
bright and early.
8:25, right, bro?
27. 8:27.
What color hoodie you wearing?
What am I wearing? I'm probably not wearing a hoodie. I'm gonna wear a shirt with an underarm underneath.
Can you bring mine? Thanks.
Yours is in the car.
Bring it to the field.
I got, remind me when I get there, because I'm gonna forget. It's in my bag in the back. You were supposed to get it. Yeah. This is in my car. Just sit there. I don't take it out. All right, bud.
Turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in the out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Take what you're giving till you get what you want to take. Grind like the bread do, turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in the out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Get what you want to take. Make your snaps count.